competitive with you and their execution offense, I guess, was keeping them with the ball in their hustle. What impressed you about their
Oh, they're very well coached. Now, the thing you need to understand is 10 out of the 12 kids have been on a Mormon mission. So if you have a senior, you're talking about a 25-year-old man. So all 5 starters, they've got experienced guys. They've got older guys that know how to play. And I'm telling you that kids from Utah know how to play basketball. And they're very disciplined, and they executed the heck out of it. And we knew that. They ran a whole bunch of stuff to the extent that we didn't even bother showing them a bunch of their plays because there's too many. There's just too much stuff to try to show them. They back screen, they flare screen, they rub screen, they bring people around. You know, the good news for us is they're not, with that kind of execution, they're not able to jump above you or run past you. But they execute extremely well. You know, if you could ever really get really good athletes to execute like that, boy, you'd be really, really good. Because they execute, they make it tough on you. Coach's son can really shoot the ball. I thought he did a good job, made a believer out of us, 5 for 8 from 3. We knew he could shoot the ball, and you know, I coached his dad, coached against his dad way back when I was at Montana. His dad played at Weber State, so and I watched Dick coach at Utah. He took over from Majerus when Rick got sick, and boy, he was intense. So we knew what we were going to get, and frankly, had we not shot the ball a little bit, it could have been very dicey. But you know, Jordan shot it well, Jeff shot it well, and that really made a big difference.
Are you surprised that Powers would do what he did for having not played much at all the last half of the season?
Well, you know, with Richard being out, we had just said Rick and Jeff are going to be the 4, so he knew he was going to play. And Jeff stayed pretty attentive to shooting the ball and sticking around and, you know, hoping for another opportunity like this, and it came, and he did a really nice job. Jeff can shoot the ball. I mean, there's no question about it. And, you know, athletically, I think he wasn't overmatched in this particular game, so it was a little easier for him to, you know, defend. But the ball moved. We were 10-3, assist turnover first half, ended up 20-7, which was good for us. I mean, we kind of said, "Why, let's get 20 assists," and we did. So I mean, the ball was moving. We were getting good shots, and you know, everybody got to play. I thought that was a real positive. I thought everybody felt pretty good. We had 5 guys in double figures, and Roger got in, and you know, so it was a positive for everybody, I thought.
How did Richard pick up his concussion?
Yeah, I don't know.
At golf tournament or
No,
practice?
no, I was in his apartment at home. Well, you asked.
Bumping the ceiling?
Could have been jumping up,
Jumping
yeah.
on the bed and
Yeah,
knocking-
trying to work on his legs, his explosiveness. Hopefully we'll have him for Monday. Don't know. You know, things kind of take a little bit of time. Now, that having been said, that's a pretty good deal to be able to get a team like Arkansas on your home court in mid-March. I mean, if you think about it, that's a pretty good deal. So we should be excited about that. Now, you want to see some athletes. Why? Come on out Monday. They got some. They're going to pressure you for 40 minutes and 94 feet. You know, we played them in Hawaii early. We scored 88 points. They force you up and down the floor. We were playing very well at that point. So it'll be an interesting matchup. I'm sure they'll be fired up, ready to go. So that should be a real challenging game for us.
Mike, without Richard, you played sort of really 4 out, flat out motion. Is that sort of a positive thing in space before, maybe a little better?
Well, the advantage we would have had against that team would have been size. I thought we could have rebounded the ball. We could have posted up with 2 big guys because the second guy was a 6'7" guy. So I thought, you know, obviously that would have been an advantage. But they really packed the paint, and they weren't going to let you. So I thought playing 4 out was good. I wasn't all that concerned against this particular team playing, you know, Rick and Jeff at the 4. We had visions of maybe playing Roger there somewhere, and maybe Ty. It restricted us a little bit offensively. What happened when we started getting out on the break, we started getting to the basket and started getting some baskets and getting to the line and those types of things. And that really helped us without really running set stuff. Because on pick and rolls, we tried to run a 4-side for Jeff, figuring pick and pop. And again, they just squeezed. They just ran right up on the screener, wouldn't let him get to the screen, which is one way to play it. And it's really it's really a good way to do it if you can do it. You call it pushing up, and we couldn't even get to the screen to try to step Jeff off to get a 3. So, again, they're very well coached. They're older, veteran guys that work real hard in practice to do things the right way, which is why they won their league. They did win their league. They just didn't win the league tournament.
At times tonight, did you have any visions of next season to all the young guys you have on court?
Well, you can look at a game postseason like this as two different things. You can look at it as a reward for the older guys for this year, or you can look at it as kind of the start for next year. Getting younger players opportunities to play and getting them some excitement. And the young guys have been pretty excited all year long. They've been the kids that have stayed enthusiastic about things. I mean, you can see they make mistakes, but they're trying to do the right thing, and this will just help them long term.
Any other questions for Coach?
What day did the apartment mishap have been with Solomon?
Don, I don't know. You're going to have to, to get all that good stuff that you want, you're going to have to ask him.